Let's look at the summary of Act 5 in Macbeth. Lady Macbeth becomes racked with guilt from the crimes she and her husband have committed. At night, in the king's palace at Dunsinane, a doctor and a gentlewoman discuss Lady Macbeth's strange habit of sleepwalking. Suddenly, Lady Macbeth enters in a trance with a candle in her hand. Bemoaning the murders of Duncan, Lady Macduff, and Banquo. She tries to wash off imaginary blood stains from her hands, all the while speaking of the terrible things she knows she pressed her husband to do. She leaves, and the doctor and gentlewomen marvel at her descent into madness. Her belief that nothing can wash away the blood on her hands is an ironic reversal of her earlier claim to Macbeth that little water clears us of this deed. Macomb leads an army, along with Macduff and Englishman Seward, the Earl of Northumberland, against Dunsinane Castle. While encamped in Birnam Wood, the soldiers are ordered to cut down and carry tree branches to camouflage their numbers. Before Macbeth's opponents arrive, he receives news that Lady Macbeth has killed herself, causing him to sink into a deep and pessimistic despair and deliver his tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow soliloquy. Though he reflects on the brevity and meaninglessness of life, he nevertheless avoids the English and fortifies Dunsinane. He is certain that the witch's prophecies guarantee his invincibility, but is struck with fear when he learns that the English army is advancing on Dunsinane shielded with bows cut from Birnam Wood in apparent fulfillment of one of the prophecies. A battle culminates in Macduff's confrontation with Macbeth, who kills young Seward in combat. The English forces overwhelm his army and castle. Macbeth boasts that he has no reason to fear Macduff, for he cannot be killed by any man born of women. Macduff declares that he was from his mother's womb untimely ripped. He is born by caesarean section and is not of women born, an example of a literary quibble fulfilling the second prophecy. Macbeth realizes too late that he has misinterpreted the witch's words. Though he realizes that he is doomed, and despite Macduff urging him to yield, he is unwilling to surrender and continues fighting. Macduff kills and beheads him, thus fulfilling the remaining prophecy. Macduff carries Macbeth's head on stage, and Macomb discusses how order has been restored. His last reference to Lady Macbeth, however, reveals it is thought by self and violent hands took off her life, but the method of her suicide is undisclosed. Macomb, now the King of Scotland, declares his benevolent intentions for the country and invites all to see him crowned at Scone. That's the end. Thanks for watching this video.